Oh, I'm live 5 minutes early. See, and I even took a power nap. So I talked to my ladies yesterday, and at 7 o'clock yesterday, we decided that today, because it was Sunday, we would do a later session. So here we are. Oh, and I always read from this book to everybody. So we're on number 8 because we're kind of behind. So I'll wait for the ladies to come on. I have to go here and find me. So anyways, what should we do today? Oh, let's look what's on my desk. There's some of these. There's some of these. We did some watercoloring yesterday. Ooh, maybe I should get that back out and do some more colors on this. I'm early. So it's me, Mary Kay, and I'm here today, and I don't have any water, so I cannot play. Where's the water? Look, I got this really cool thing. Isn't that cool? Ooh, you know what'd be cool? Ooh. Oh, I still need water. Sorry, there's an earthquake. Let me see here. You know, I have pencils. I could do pencils. Let's do pencils. Somewhere some pencils. Somewhere some pencils. You know what I did this morning? This morning I got up and I went to church at 8:30, and they had a breakfast for us, and they gave us this little bag of candy, and in the package of candy there's of course a coffee thing. So you know, hi. Wait, I do have water. Look, in my coffee cup. There's water in here, so I can just put water in here. Hi, Gail. I could do water in here, right? I could just pour some in there. Only a little bit dropped out. That's okay. That's all I need. So I forgot about that water. Hi. So at church, they had this breakfast for us in the morning at 8:30. Oh, and look at my nail. I went to a bazaar yesterday. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of sparkly. You see it? Sparkling. Maybe you can see it better down here. Oh, that's good. You can proceed pretty good there. But they put it on both these nails, but they didn't put it on the rest. So I bought some so I could, you know, decorate the rest of the nails. Anyways, I'm looking. Look, I got these Durant color pencils. These are really cool because they're dark color pencils. So I'll just put those up there and use those. So how's Gail? Did you have a good Sunday? Looking for red. Need to color these hearts. But you know what'd be really cool on these hearts is little heart gems. I'm not gonna paint. I'm gonna put the lid back on this. I'm just gonna color with pencils. I get these from the Dollar Tree. Oh, you've been working on your holiday cards today. Well, you know, talking about holiday cards, I found these one holiday cards. Let me see if they're in here. No, they're not in there. They were at a thrift store. And they're so funny. They crack me up. So I thought, I was gonna sell them in my store, but then I thought, why am I gonna sell these? I'm gonna give them away for cards. So look, it says, okay, throw another cow. Throw me another cow. It says, deck the halls with cows and collies. Fa la 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 la. See, there's a collie. So I was like, oh, those are my Christmas cards. But I'll probably make some too because... And then this one friend, I thought I sent her a card, but I can't remember. And then she sent me a card. So, I don't know. I think I'll have to make one of the ladies that made me well, I'll probably give her this one. I'll send it to her. Her name is Donna. No, I can't send her this one because it has to have something religious on it. So right now I'm really into the baby, baby Jesus right now. So I might see if I have some cards that are baby Jesus ones. My friend, she gave me a bunch of Christmas cards because she was moving, so she gave me a bunch of cards, and so I'll just look through those and see if I can find one. But anyway, so you can color these little hearts on these. And then I can color some more of these, right? I know, isn't it? It's just, life is so funny. So anyways, at church, they had a breakfast for us because I do Rooted, and we call our Sunday school Rooted. So I teach kids Sunday school. And I'm, since I'm the crafter, everybody's like, if we have a craft, they're like, oh, can Mary Kay come in my classroom and help out? And so I help everybody with the crafts. And then, and so we were making like little shepherds because we were doing the angels coming to the shepherds. So last week we made little angels, and this week we made little shepherds. And everybody got to make 2 shepherds. Yeah, right. I know. They're like, oh, we need Mary Kay in here. And then when my friend Kathy was with me, then they would call her in too, And like, so today they had a breakfast for us, and it was funny because this one lady comes over. She goes, oh, Mary Kay, I know you're so crafty. Can you help put this star together? And what it was a metal star in the, it was metal shaped in the star, like wire shaped in the shape of a star. And then it was, oh, what else was it? Oh, and so I had to wrap the lights around it. So my friend Kathy was there, and she's kind of competitive, whenever we're doing stuff. But then I get kind of competitive with her, But I thought, no, Mary Kay, just slow down and make this right. And so, there was one other guy that was helping us, and I said, I was, putting it on, and I was wiring it on to make sure that it would stay. But what I did is I made it go even around, and she's like, oh, I just counted where you put 4 in each little thing, and then the 5th one goes here, and then 4, and then 5. And I go, okay, well, that helps me, And so I'm putting mine on there, and I go, well, I know mine's going to stay in place, because she said her idea was to just wrap it around, and then hook it, And then hers kind of fell apart at the end when I was finishing up. She was in too much of a hurry. But You know, I was like, oh, you know, whatever. And I know. Hi, Susan. But anyways, and they also had at the breakfast, they also gave us these little candy bags. And guess what else was in the candy bag? A Starbucks coffee card. So what am I going to do with a Starbucks coffee card since I don't drink coffee, right, Susan? Oh, you were? You were listening to my competitive story? I do drink coffee just every once in a while. Yeah. Yeah, they have other things. So which I know she's so competitive. She's so funny. Hers fell apart, mine didn't. I guess I should have explained my way, but she always talks over me, so I just ignore her and do what I'm going to do, you know? You think so, Susan? You know, I didn't even look how much it was for. You know, maybe I should go get it. Hold on one second. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I'll go get it. I'm back. I'm back. So I'll finish my story and then I got another story for you. So this is what they gave us. It has Twix and Kisses and candy canes. I haven't even looked at it. It's probably $5. So let's chill. That's a cute one. Yep, $5. Isn't that cute? I like it. That was a nice gift. My favorite coffee when I do drink coffee is hazelnut. White chocolate hazelnut. But look at all this chocolate they gave me. I'll have to share that with my husband. He'll like that. Because he always likes his chocolate. And I made chocolate chip cookies last night. Oh, is that what you do for the postal? Oh, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Yeah. So I was looking for jobs online. So anyways, what was that my story? Okay, so our breakfast was like bagels and Krispy Kremes and fruits and all sorts of good stuff. Yeah, I know, all that candy. I love candies before. Yeah. The only thing is I figured out is that I can't eat sweets before bed anymore because then my legs cramp up. Last night I had cookies before bed and oh, it was terrible. My legs cramped all up. In the middle of the night I'd have to jump out of bed because it hurt so bad. So, payback for when I was younger and sinning, doing all those sins, I guess. I know, I just been having like all these strange things happen to me lately. With my hips have been going out, or they've been rotating more and more. It's like I go to the chiropractor and he adjusts me, and then the next day I have to go back again because I've gotten unadjusted, you know? I got dejusted. Oh, I don't know. Well, my friend, I take magnesium. It helps to avoid cramp. Oh, what a good idea. Your legs hurt at night? after you've eaten sweet, Susan? I just sometimes I'm able to detect things that bother my body, Like I used to drink a lot of Diet Coke. Then my sciatic nerve started hurting, like my heel. I got like spurs in my heel. So I quit drinking the Diet Coke and it went away. Isn't that wild? And then, oh yeah, calcium will end leg cramps. Charlie horses. Huh. I know. I'm in tune to what goes on, I guess. Because I told myself, you can't eat these cookies, but I did anyways because they were like good. They had like a cup and a half or a cup and 3/4 of butter in them. Well, my childhood friend's mom, when I was little, told me that sugar affects your joints. So, well, me and my water there. I have water beside my bed. So, I don't know. Everything's better with butter. Yeah, and it wasn't margarine, it was butter. So, I don't know. And then, guess where I got this? I got to tell you guys this. This Durant set. Sandy, that's from North Carolina. She told us about going on to the Durant website and you could do like a tutorial, and then you could win something from them. And this is what I want, is these pencils. Isn't that cool? So, and it didn't cost anything, so that was neat. I know, my mind is flying all over the board, isn't it? Oh my goodness. So yesterday, my friend Kathy and I decided that we would go. I know those pencils aren't cheap. But we decided we would go to, I think you can still go to the website and check it out, but that was a couple of years ago. Look how small this pencil is that I've been coloring with compared to this one. Must have been a while ago, right? At least 1.5 inches ago. So, I guess I should do it this way. At least 1.5 inches ago. But anyways, so we, my friend Kathy and I, we went to a couple bazaars last night. So before the bazaar, I made sugar cookie recipe. But then I didn't realize I didn't have enough ingredients to make the frosting for them. These are ink pencils? Is that what you're saying? The Color Soft. Let me see. Every Derwent is I'm just reading what it says here. It doesn't say anything about that. They're intense. Oh, they're the intense. Yeah, these are the intense ones. Sorry, you guys. Earthquake! These are the color soft ones. I don't know. Anyways. Yeah, they're just a type of color. You know. I thought they were intense too, but I didn't realize. I don't have those. I'm just kidding. It's all right. I really like these though. They're intense for me. They're intense. They're intense, not intense. So we got a purple and purple. So anyway, at church, let me finish church and then I'll tell you about Saturday. So at church, after we put the stars together, then I went up and did our Sunday school, and we did the crafts, and then after that we had church, and then after that we did an auction, and then they also had a potluck. So I brought chocolate chip cookies to my potluck, and I was gonna bring sugar cookies, but I forgot to get, I didn't know I didn't have enough ingredients to make the frosting, because I didn't have any vanilla frosting. So I brought chocolate chip cookies. Everybody was happy with the chocolate chip cookies. Who isn't happy with the chocolate chip cookies, right? So, and then, so the auction was, you brought stuff to the auction, and then other people brought stuff to the auction, and I just colored those two the same because, you know, I'm like weird. Maybe I'll color this over the top of it. There we go. Anyways, so now those two are the same. Okay. So anyways, I know, it's so good. I'm just doing the little gingerbread. Well, I thought I would put the little gingerbread guys on here, you know. I have some Christmas tape. Oh, here's some too. This one's better. That one's the 12 Days of Christmas. Oh, I hit the thing again. All right. So I have this Christmas tape. Oh, let's see here. Joy, peace, and love. Well, I should take this to church. Next week we're having like a gift thingy where the kids make things, and I'm gonna be, oh, that's pretty. So maybe I'll just do it in the middle. So we could do peace like that. All right, I'll do a piece like that, and then we could just put these guys on there. I know the potluck was like, somebody brought meatballs, and somebody brought chicken. Of course, I got the last thigh. I was like, ooh, this must be for me. And somebody brought pulled pork and pulled chicken, and there was salads. They had the marshmallow yummy with coconut salad, and they had the pea salad, and they had the macaroni salad. They had macaroni and cheese, and they had, oh, I'm just trying to remember everything. There was a lot of stuff. And, oh, they had the macaroni and broccoli, the broccoli salad. And then they had the macaroni and the pasta salad is like pasta and sausage and stuff. And then the auction was really cool because they had all these. It's funny because I looked at the auction. I go, most of this stuff I donated. It's like, do I want it back? There was one thing I thought, oh, maybe I'll get this back since nobody's bid on it. And then after I bid on it, somebody bid after me. I was like, well, I guess I don't need it anyways. Oh, pea salad? Oh, yeah. And it was pretty good, too. And then they had desserts. So they had my chocolate chip cookies, of course. They had apple pie, pumpkin pie, cheesecake, regular cake, brownies. No, I didn't see brownies. They had fudge. They had fudge. And they had, it looks like maybe zucchini bread. So, there, isn't that cute? That's a cute one. You know what I should have donated was these tags. That would have been smart. So, anyways. And then, of course, then I bid, one thing, I bid on this train. You know, it was a train and another train in part of it. And my friend Kathy bids after me. And she bids I bid like $1 on it. She bids $5 on it after me. I'm like, fine. So I went back up. She said she wouldn't bid on it again after me. So I bid $6. And then I bid on the ham, and of course she bid after me on the ham. And I was like, well, thanks, you know. And then she bid on these blue and white glass thingies, and I thought, oh, I don't want those, you know. I'm not gonna do the same thing she does to me. And anyways, I was like, really? I didn't have to bid on it. And then nobody bid on this blanket, so I thought, oh, I'm going to bid on that blanket. So I bid on the blanket. And then, oh, I already used this color. Trying to find a different color. There's no oranges on there. So then oh, my brain. So then I bid on I don't understand how they do the auctions online. You know? It's like, how do they get the money and stuff? Otherwise, I would do the auction online because that'd be kind of cool. But, you know, us as crafters, we really can't afford a lot. Because we're always buying our craft stuff, right? I guess I could sell some of my craft stuff. Oh, PayPal. You know, I kind of quit PayPal because of a friend of mine that was, I don't know. I just didn't feel safe anymore. I felt like somebody was hacking into my PayPal. So I quit it. Back before they, you know, changed everything. You just won several used punches at Elizabeth Brewer's auction yesterday. Well, that's awesome. It's always nice. I won at the church auction. I won the train. Oh, I see. That's cool. So is Facebook okay with people doing auctions? I mean, use YouTube. Is YouTube okay with people doing auctions? That's what I meant to say. I don't know about Facebook, but probably. Yes, apparently. Okay. Like a live stream. Oh, okay. Huh. Well, the train I got was a Mariner's train. So I was going to put it in my shop. Because somebody was looking for a small train. So I got to do this color, this red. I love coloring like this stuff, you know. But when I get the adult coloring books, it's hard for me to color them because you can't use them for anything. Oh, that's true. Oh, I bet. How many did you get? Oh, there you go. Wow. Oh, cool. So did you get like the ones that I showed you? Like the flower I showed you, like this one? Was it like this one? You're not living dangerously. Remember, God's got your back. You just say a prayer before you do every transaction. Then you're good to go. That's the way I feel about it anyways. And I don't know why. Lately I have like an intuition that sometimes I listen to. Oh, take that down, take that, because I didn't really have a lot of money to be having a PayPal, to be getting stuff. So I feel bad because the only way I support my friends right now is to give them encouragement. That's my support. I can't afford to purchase, you know, stuff right now. And besides, I have so much, you know. And so even on you know, I'm like on Happy Mail list, but it's just, you know, I'm like, whatever. You know, you don't have to send me anything. I got too much. I have an abundance. I'd rather give you mine. Oh, you were binge watching? Oh, yeah. That one was from Elizabeth Brewer. She showed how to do that. Square napkin. Oh, 10-inch square. Oh, cool. Well, that's okay. But is it okay if I still read to you from this, gal? because it's just good, positive thoughts. Oh, good. Good. Yeah, I don't judge people. I just figure, we've all got our own, the way we're growing up, the way things go. So, anyways, discover the joy of being fully present with your body, mind, and spirit. Be as active as you can. Use your senses to appreciate the amazing world that surrounds you. And I think I must have missed one. Let me see here. Wait a second, because I don't remember reading this one. I'm going to have to read a few of these. Did I read 7? Affirm yourself in all that you have accomplished, even as you strive to do the best you can. Rest easy with the assurance that this is where you belong at this moment. Oh, I think I did read that yesterday. Okay, I'll read it again. Discover the joy of being fully present with your body, mind, and spirit. Be as active as you can. Use your senses to appreciate the amazing world, the amazing world that surrounds you. That's a really cute. I like that. This could have been almost be a color book, Yeah. So this is a book for everybody, right? I just like this. And see, and I'm thinking, when I read it, I think of with your mind and your body, your mind and spirit, I think of the Holy Spirit. So, but it can be for anybody. That's awesome. Sweet. And it's all about love, right? Just love your neighbor and everybody's happy. Oh. And so I go on to color the coldness of the ice. I remember when I was living on my own in these apartments, this Buddhism guy came up to me and he says, I couldn't understand him because I think he was Japanese, but he was trying to get me to convert. But at the time I was Catholic, I was following the Catholic faith, and I tried to explain to him that no, I'm Catholic, and he said, oh, but there's the Ark. And he's like going on about the Ark, and I'm like, okay. I know, it was funny. I know that now, but back then I didn't know. But he wanted me to be a Buddhist too. Could be. You never know. Oh. I know, really. I know, that's the whole thing, is that everybody is into love in any religion, and I agree with that. Yeah, and my sister, she's so sweet. She is so positive and so awesome, She's, I think she kind of was looking in, she's real spiritual, but she wasn't really into the Catholic faith anymore. And she did Reiki. She became, learned Reiki. I don't know if she became a priestess of Reiki or, I don't know what that, I can't explain that stuff. Anyways, but I did go, I have dabbled in a lot of different religions. How about that? I mean, at one time, my one husband was interested in Wiccan. My son got interested in that, and I was like, oh, okay, I gotta research this, you know, and then my let's see, and so I went from, well, from my Catholic faith, I went into non-denominational, and then now Baptist, but you know, but my Baptist, I was going to say priest, but he's a pastor. He told us all about the Jewish, so that was really cool. And plus, you know, who didn't watch Barbara Streisand in that Jewish movie? What was it called? Yentl. I love that movie. So, I mean, you know, I know it's hard to go along with the Wiccan. What I thought was really funny is, well, I have a couple friends that are into Wiccan. Is that I was on YouTube not YouTube, Yahoo, back when it was Hotmail was the big thing, you know, and they had like a little chat group. So I was on the Wiccan chat group so that I could find out a little more about it. And then I asked somebody, they had like a book, and it said witch spells, and I go, what's this witch spells book? And somebody said, oh, that's our cookbook. So they had like cookies and all sorts of things in it. I was like, oh, okay. But I just recently met this girl. She's Wiccan, but she goes, oh, and I believe in that cat idol. She loves cats, and she believes in there's an idol over in of a cat in Egypt. She goes, I believe that has capabilities there. I don't know how I feel about that, but you know, all right, if you're going to do that, that's okay with me. I don't have to. Anyways, so back to art. We can do art. Oh. So yesterday, let me tell you a little bit about yesterday. I decided that I was going to go to these 3 bazaars. And my friend Kathy was going to come with me. Or she did come with me, I should say. And she, before we went, I made sugar cookies so I could put them in the refrigerator, you know, so they can sit for a little bit. Oh, I know, I love my cat. You know, I have a little, he's a little tuxedo kitty. Just the sweetest guy. He misses me right now because I've been at church all day. But sometimes when I'm see, I don't let him in my craft room because it's so messy, you know. And I don't let him in there because he chews on plastic. And if I don't catch him before he swallows it, it's scary, you know. But usually after he swallows it, it comes back up. So I just keep him away from all plastic stuff. But he sneaks in here once in a while. I know. I used to have a little Doxy. Her name was Zoe. And then I had a boy Doxy, and his name was Chance. And he was a black and tan miniature Doxy. And then I had a bird for a while. But when I had my bird was green and it flew, so I called it Tinkerbell. And somebody online said, that's a boy bird. I said, then it's a gay boy bird. And I called him Tinkerbell. Oh, yeah. Oh, I know. Just think, you know, I mean, like, you saw my craft room stuff would fall on my cat. I wouldn't want that. I don't want my kitty to get hurt. He's such a good boy. Oh, look at this one. This one has little... I got these at Michael's. Like, you know, the sale that they have after Christmas. I think I paid a couple bucks for it. I don't need to go to the after Christmas sales this year. So, but anyways, we went to 2 bazaars, and one of them I did an Instagram for one of the gals there. She's like, I want to do Instagram, but I'm afraid. And I go, oh, don't be afraid. Just, you know, God's got your back. I always say that. And I said, if you put it out there that you're afraid, then something's going to come along, right? So put out the positive, and positive will follow you. Put out the negative, negative will follow you. You know, it's just like that with anything. So, pretty. I should edge these, huh? You know, my little blue ink pad, I found the lid, but I can't find the bottom. Somewhere under the desk it might be, or it might be on the desk. So I guess I'll have to clean out the desk when we get off here, right? Oh. The after Christmas sale at Michael's makes me dizzy. 90% off stuff. Oh, I know. Oh, your black kitty is Chance? Oh, cool. My black kitty, when I had a black kitty, was Alley Cat. And that's because when she was a little baby, the neighbors owned her, and then they just moved and left her. So I coaxed her to my house, and she was in my alley, and I gave her food, and then she was at my front door, so I was giving her food at the front door, and next thing I know, she came in, and I give her food, and then she was mine, and so I called her Allie because she ate Alley Cat food, and she was Allie. Aww. Oh, I know, it's crazy. I should send, Gail, I should send you a package. I sent one to Susan. What do you need? Oh, you just, a couple places back there was my email. If you send me your address on my email, it's back, I think like 3 or 4 videos. I just put it on here again. Let's see here. Stamps. Let's see here. MK. There's one showing up on. So there's my email. So, hey, Jilly. I missed it. When did you come in, Jilly? Oh, you've been here all the time. Boy, I was getting you mixed up with Susan. So, and Jilly, if you want to, you know, send me your address, and I'll send out some Happy Mail. So just, you know, and in your address, give me a little list of what you need, because I'm sure I have it all. And if I don't, I'll let you know. So, huh. Oh, wow, scared of the stairs. Well, I don't even let my cat upstairs because I had mice up there and I had to poison the mice, and I don't want my cat to get into the poison mice. So I don't let my cat upstairs. I need to clean everything out of the upstairs. It's like all the light. Where did all the light go? Oh, you know, I was telling you we went to the craft stairs shows. I got stairs on the brain. Well, when we went to one craft show, my friend Kathy, she said, "You always get all this free stuff and I never get any free stuff." And I says, "Well, you know, I don't know what the deal is. I don't know what you're talking about, but whatever." You know, and she goes, "You always get all the good deals." And I was like, "Okay, wine. You need some cheese with that?" Or should I get the wine bag out? Anyways, I don't know what she was getting at anyway. So we're in there. This lady says, "Oh, this is my last craft fair, so I'm giving away these ornaments for free." So Kathy, you know, Kathy gets an ornament. Of course, she doesn't show me it, right? And so then the lady says, you know, and I was busy talking to the lady next to her. And so then she says again, says it to me, and she goes, "Oh, you can have one of these ornaments, you know?" And I was like, "Oh, okay, I'll take one, thank you." I was thinking, oh, I guess I do get free stuff from people, you know? So here's the ornament. Isn't it pretty? It's like sewn under, I don't know how she did it, but she showed Kathy how she did it. Kathy, of course, took the one with the snowman. I love snowman. But I got a snowflake one, so it's real pretty. And you're just hanging on it, and I already put up my tree, so cool. Isn't that cool? I know, it's different. But she said it was her last craft fair, and so she gave us these free. I thought that was pretty cool. And so anyways, and then sounds like your sister, Kathy. It's hard to talk to people who know everything and who talk over you and who always tell you what they got to do, thinking that you didn't get to do that. I don't know if it's called bragging or what it is. I don't know. I shouldn't be doing that because she might watch my show. Oh my goodness. Lord, please forgive me. I wasn't going to tell him her name. It was my friend Susan. No, it was my friend Flicka. I'm terrible, Susan. Susan, I hope you talk to your sister one time again. You will. I hope she doesn't bother you too much. You know, because one thing about sisters is it's easy to get jealous of them, even though we don't think we are. Sometimes. And I think, you know, sometimes I think I'm jealous of my friend Kathy. So it just comes out. Sometimes I get jealous and I have to say a prayer. I say, "Lord, please help me to stop being jealous because I have so many things from you and I'm so thankful for that," you know? It's like, whatever. But it was so funny because she was talking about horses and how she used to ride horses from age Oh, up until age 13. I said, so did I. I rode horses. So then the next place we were supposed to go was to where were we going? I can't wait till she tones in on here and says, hi, Mary Kay, I'm here. Because I told her I was doing a show tonight. I've been listening all the time. Oh, that's hard, you know. Oh, that's weird. Now, my sisters, I have two sisters. One who's really spiritual and one who's really religious. She's Catholic, and she's my the next younger sister down. Her name is Stacy, and she's Catholic, and she's, you know, a devout Catholic. And she even has a son who's going to be a priest. He's going to preschool. It's so cool. I'm so excited for him because he's just the sweetest kid, you know. And she has 3 kids, and one of them's getting married next year, and the other one's the oldest is going to be a priest, and, you know. So there's a whole variety. I love my sisters. My sister Stacy, she went through anorexia, so it was a tough time when we were growing up, you know, with her and that. And but there were times that we would fight and not get along. She is a very smart lady. I mean, she has a doctorate in chemistry, and so I'm really proud of her. I'm proud of my sisters. Oh. Oh, that's too bad. Oh, I'm so sorry, Susan. Well, they'll come around. They'll come back. It's like my son. He hasn't talked to me for 4 years. I don't even know what I did wrong. But he's proud that he's not talking to me. I'm not talking to her, he says. That's what he told his aunt. I'm not talking to her. So, and his dad supports him on it. So, it's all right. They'll come back around. They'll be like, why did we waste all this time not talking? You know? It's a lot of time wasted for sure. Okay, I need a blue down there. Blue, I'm picking up green. I want blue. Maybe a purple. A purple. Oh, but anyways, I was talking about my friend. I took her to my neighborhood, and she knows, see, I grew up in this neighborhood where all the moms in the neighborhood were our moms. I mean, like, if my mom wasn't home, the other neighborhood mom would watch us. Oh, that's too bad. I know it. Let's talk about more upbeat stuff like horses. And my friend and her riding horses. So I took her to my neighborhood, and she saw all these horses. Oh, look, there's horses there. And I go, yep, there's horses in the neighborhood, because that's where I grew up. She goes, oh, you were a country girl. And I said, yeah, of course I'm a country girl. I've always been a country girl. She goes, but you live in the city. I go, which is not too far from the country here. Oh, but anyways, I talk about my friend Kathy, but I still think about her too. you know, do good stuff or whatever. You remember that book I found on horses? Oh, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I don't know. Maybe I'll just make the copies of the horses out of it so I can use the horses. I don't know. Maybe I'll just put it in my shop. You know what? And that's what I do. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I'll make copies of the horses. That way I don't have to cut up the book or anything. Even though it's copyrighted, I don't know if they'll let me make copies of it. Of course, I can do it on my machine and copy it, but it'll take forever because it's not a copy machine. So it's, you know, it's on the computer. So it'll take forever, but that's okay. That's okay if it takes forever. Oh. And it's a color copier. You can make copies of horses and maybe sepia tones even. And you can copy anything if you don't sell it. Yeah, that's true. Oh, okay, I gotcha. For the even with the copyright. But you can't copy copyright stuff at a store. Like if you go to a store, like if you go to Office Depot to make copies, they don't let you make copies of copyrighted things, is what I'm saying. Yeah. You can't make copies of copyrighted things at a store that sells copyrighted things. I think that's the deal or something like that. But that's okay. I'll just make a copy here and whatever, or I'll just go online and print a free one. I've done that before. You know, my printer works, or my copier printer thing works better if I print it off of line. So maybe I'll just do that. And the book, I don't know. I think I'll put it in my shop. And if she sees it in the shop, she can buy it out of the shop. There! I'm good. Because she's like purging her house anyways. So there we go. So there's another piece of art done. And we have to do the edges, right? I always like that edging. An edge. And it always makes it look so much prettier. So I will check my email to see if anybody emailed me their address. And I'll put together a happy mail. Depending on the mailing system in the Christmas holidays, you may get it either in December or January, right? I know, it's like inking the edges is cool. Except for I couldn't get it down there. I'll have to get a Q-tip. If you get a Q-tip and put it on there, and maybe I can get it down there. I was trying to think if I had anything that resembled a Q-tip on my desk. And I don't. So, oh well. So I'll just get a Q-tip and do it on the edge there. But, yeah. So that looks cute. And then we just need something red to put on it. Put it on a piece of paper to make a card. Oh, remember? I have these. So I can make a little card like this. Actually, let's do this. Hold it here. There we go. Not like that. glued on there. Of course, I could put some sort of ribbon or something behind it. Let me see what I got. No, I don't know. Maybe. Wish I had some gold, but I don't know what I did with it. This will work. I'll just take a little piece of this. Oh, ow. Gives it a little pizzazz. I'm going to cut the bottom off here. All right, that's in my way. There we go. All right. A little glue on here. Bye, Jilly. Thanks for coming. I seen there was a couple other people that were doing YouTube on here. Care Bear. And I didn't see the other person's name. Care Bear was on here doing a live. And she has a, Care Bear has a, what do you call it? She has a non-profit thingamabobber. Non-profit thing. She helps people with Alzheimer's and, you know, older people to do art. And that's Care Bear. Oh, Careheart. Yeah, Careheart. Well, I'm glad you knew, Susan. I'm terrible. I thought Care Bear was better. I thought she helped people that have older people. I don't know. Maybe she does help military. I don't know. Susan, does she help the older people? Maybe they're older military people. You never know. So that looks kind of cute, huh? And that could be even like a little tag, or you could put it on a thing of cookies. I'm gonna give my next door neighbor, I'm gonna give her some cookies and some, what else? I know, could be. Disabled artists. She hooks them up with packets of crafting, military spouses, I think. Oh, that's cool. I like that. I sent her a bunch of stuff one day. And it seems like every time I send stuff out, all of a sudden I have more. Say, hey, you guys, if you want to do a golden book thing like I'm doing, you know, the thing, I'll send you a golden book. Tell me your favorite one and I'll send you one, and you can distress it or change it up if you want to do that. Yeah, I already sent her a bunch of stuff, Susan. But Susan Gale, would you like a golden book? Because like I said, I just picked up a couple more. So, I mean, if you would like a golden book, I would send you one in your little packet. And then you can do an altered golden book. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That was 2 cards. Hey, let's do another one. So this one I'm not going to put anything behind. Okay. All right. Well, I have 4 of the God ones. I don't know. That one just kept coming to me. I have kitties and puppies and circuses and all sorts of ones. I like the little God one because it has like this little ladybug in it. And that little ladybug is so cute. So you guys you can tell me in your little email to me what you'd like to have and I'll send it off. If I have it, of course. But like I said, I have lots of things. Even if you want one of the fairies, I'll send you a fairy. Are you my mother? You know, that's one I don't have yet. I haven't seen that one. I like that one too. Are you my mother? It has that big crane on it. Oh, I love that story. If I find it in my stash, I'll give it to you. I thought my son had that one. I must have given, you know, I gave my sister a bunch of the golden books when after my son moved out. My son was so mad at me. He's so funny because, you know, I said, okay, I'm going to give these things to your cousins because you're not using them anymore. And he said, okay. And then after I gave them to him, he goes, Mom, where's my Pokemon cards? I go, oh, I gave them away. He goes, Mom. I go, well, you said I could. And he I don't know. Kids these days. I said, I gave it to the neighbor next door. And it's funny because the neighbor kid next door left him out. And I picked him up again and I go, hey, Hunter, you forgot your Pokemon cards. And, you know, and I gave them back to him, you know. I should have just taken them in the house. He would have never known I took them back. But, you know, gave them to him. Now they're worth money. I know. It was crazy. But, you know, what I told somebody else is that I almost think we've taught our children to be victims. You know, in some cases. My sister, she taught her children really good, but I was a terrible mother. I mean, I must have, and my kid hates me. He blamed his life on me. It's like, really? I'd never blame my life on my mother. I told my son, I says, you can't blame me for your life because you're the one that's making the choices in it, not me. I didn't decide. I didn't tell you you had to be shy. You've made that choice. Oh my goodness. Yeah, definitely. Well, you know, the best way to teach kid the value of a toy is to clean up the room for them and put it all in the garbage can. And tell them, well, you know, I didn't think you wanted it. It was on the floor. You didn't put it away. So it must be garbage because everything that's left on the floor is garbage. My friend did that. And her kids learned the value. Well, I mean, she did it. And then, you know, my son, well, I tried to teach him the value by, I don't know if this would teach value because he wouldn't notice. He was just younger, you know. And so I for Christmas, I regifted the same toy every year until he found out. He said, I got this last year. But I knew it's like, oh, that's done. Because, you know, they only play with it for a little bit and then they forget about it. And so I would just take it and put it away. And up until I think he was like 8 years old when he realized that that I was doing that, you know. But it's like it saved me a bunch of money. I didn't have to go out and buy Christmas presents every time, you know. So, but then it, you know, he took me for granted one time. He lost his, he said that he lost his Walkman or his what was it, iPod. So I couldn't afford to get the same iPod again because I was a single mom at the time. So I bought him a it was like a little thing. It was about like this big, but it held a lot of music. He didn't like that. I was like, well, that's all I can afford. Take it or leave it, or save your own money and get your own. But his dad and I ended up buying him a new one. Or his dad did. I don't remember how that happened. And then he was like, then he came back at me like, well, you just bought me whatever I wanted. I was like, really? I did not. Because I didn't have the money to do that. You were talking about your other mom. Never feel guilty for being a single mom. It wasn't your fault you were a single mom. You know what? I raised him the best I could. And he didn't appreciate me. So, it's okay. I know a lot of other kids that appreciate me for who I am. So, I'll just be with them. And maybe one day he'll watch my YouTube channel because he'll see that it's me. And he can get even madder at me for talking about him. Ha 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 ha. Oh. I love my son, even though he's a brat. Oh. That's all right. And here we are, back on my son. What is up with that? My son, I believe, well, he was born in 92, so let's see here. Let's do the math. I think he's 26, but let's see here. 2018 minus 1992. So, yep, he's 26. So, he'll be 27 April 4th. 4-4. Yeah. My ex-husband, I says, well, when is John going to start talking to me? He goes, I don't know. What did you do to him? I says, well, I beat him with a yardstick every day. What do you think I did to him? Nothing. Just like I did nothing to you. You know? Oh, you know, I was going to show you that other book that I found from Debbie Maycumber. It's called One Simple Act, Discovering the Power of Generosity. And what's really cool about this book, it tells you about encouragement. Encouragement changes the encourager. There's another interesting thing that happens when we cultivate the habit of encouragement. Offering encouragement changes the encourager. The more we look to find ways to encourage others, the more we'll find ourselves being encouraged. Isn't that cool? I like that. So I'm thinking that instead of a prayer book for the kids on the gift day, that we're going to make gratitude books. Yeah, isn't that cool? It's just, it has the same concept of the what do you call it? When you think positive, positive follows you. When you think negative, negative follows you, right? And those don't go with that. Maybe I should cut this one out and color it and make it be hanging across the front of it. Nah. Anyways. Well, ladies, I think it's time for us to go. So everybody have a wonderful week. And I hope you all feel blessed and happy and all good things happen to you. I will see you tomorrow at 7. See you tomorrow at 7, right? Have a great evening. How about everybody sleep well tonight and see you tomorrow at 7. Oh, you guys are so wonderful. You have an awesome, awesome evening. Sweet dreams. Bye-bye. Bye, Susan. Bye, Gail. Thanks for stopping in. Trying to hit the